am ready to go for this fun marbleizing fluid painting. Just wanted to also let you know what supplies I am using today. The main ingredient is Mod Podge. Believe it or not, this has been working out pretty well. And it does dry clear. I am using the gloss, which it's easy to recognize what it is if you're familiar with Mod Podge. It says right below what it is. So right here it says gloss, but they've now started color coding their jars. So gloss is orange. And I believe the matte is yellow, and there's a bunch of other ones. I think they have 10 different versions of Mod Podge out there now. And then also acrylic paints. You can use craft paints such as these brands here. I've used the Michaels brand name or house brand, whichever it is. However you want to put it. I can't remember what it is, but that's what color I used to get this one. I think it's like Caribbean blue or something like that. And then also Liquitex paints, you can use those as well, but just be aware, and same goes with these guys too. What's transparent and opaque? And transparent, of course, means see-through. And opaque means there is no light that'll shine through. Like titanium white's the thickest of the whites out there. And black is also an opaque color. So on these Liquitex tubes, they will tell you on the back towards the cap whether it's transparent or opaque. This is opaque, this is transparent, and this is the pink mixed with some pink craft paint to make it more opaque, and some white, because this particular one is transparent, so it would be see-through. And I've ran into issues with that when I do fine art as well with painting with that pink. I just love it so much. Also, I'm using wax paper, plastic cups to be risers, a canvas board. Now, a lot of people don't like working with them, but I haven't had an issue yet. Knock on wood. And then prime it with gesso or white craft acrylic paint. I found that using Liquitex white is a little too glossy for me. But they do like a paint does like a smooth surface, so whichever works. And also I couldn't locate my white Liquitex at the moment, so I just used what I had. And then also isopropyl alcohol 70% or higher will give you that cell effect. And cells meaning like it'll look like photosynthesis afterwards, kind of like how oil separates from water. That's what the effect of this will do. And I've been experimenting with taller cups, shorter cups, and I found that on smaller canvases, shorter cups work really good because you get a really good cell effect, whereas with these, and you use a taller cup, it doesn't sell as much. So that's one thing I've been discovering. And then when you go to mix you mix your Mod Podge, your paint, and just a touch of water, not a lot. You don't want it too watery or else it will just run all over the place and mud up the whole canvas. So I've gone ahead and prepped those up, and there are more detailed YouTube videos out there, but this is just a starter on how to get going. And this is the budget-friendly version. Like I said, the budget-friendly version of how to do this properly. There are pouring materials out there. I know they're out there. I've seen them. I almost got some. And then I saw the price and I was like, eep, I don't have that money right now, even with a coupon. So, and that was for a small bottle. So just FYI out there, look out for your deals and your coupons, or wherever works best, like Dick Blick or art supply companies on Instagram and such. So anyway, just to make this quick, we're going to put our cup on here just because I'm lazy and I don't want to be moving it around, and I just moved it up closer. So I'm going to layer the primary colors. I got yellow, cyan, magenta, and white. So kind of like your gouache colors, for those of you who know what gouache is. So I'm going to layer a couple colors at a time, and then put some droplets of isopropyl alcohol with my long-haired synthetic paintbrush, because it'll pick up a lot more. If you have a dropper, great, use that, but this is what I've got. So I'm just gonna pour randomly. I'm not even giving two hoots what's going on in the cup here. So I've got some yellow, got some blue, aqua, whatever, cyan. I'm holding a complete blank on the words today, so that's just the way this cookie's gonna crumble. I'm gonna do some isopropyl droplets, and I mean, these are pretty significant, and I do drop quite a bit in there because I found out the more I put in there, the more it'll sell. And not like selling as in a buyer's gonna buy. Sorry. I love puns, so you will hear a lot of those from me. And those of you who do know me know that I am a sucker for puns, and my friends always send me pun stuff. Pun stuff. Sorry, another dork moment. So I'm just gonna layer another color. And I try to only mix what I think I'm gonna need because I don't want to waste, because paint's expensive. And that's just the way I think. I don't like wasting. I'm not so much a penny pincher, I just don't like to waste. It's flat out. So it looks like the 80s has thrown up in my cup, and it's awesome. I really enjoy that. I guess some fun stuff about me is I am a crazy cat lady without cats. I love them so much. I would hope one day, and pretty sure one day I will own a couple of them. And unicorns and glitter is usually my vibe, which is really funny because I wear tons of black. That's pretty much all I wear is black. So yeah, it's kooky, but the world would be dull if there wasn't rainbows involved, right? So I've got my cup layers about as full as I can get them, and that's as much paint as I have left without really being a penny pincher. And like I just said, I'm not a penny pincher, but without getting in there with a spoon or anything, because I don't want to get like the dried stuff that's already on the cup. I don't want that in here. So then I'm going to do final couple drops of the rubbing alcohol. And you can pick this up, at the store. 99 cents, if that. Okay, ready for the flip? Okay, so no, I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm going to swirl this around a little bit, and it's hard with the mason jar and with it being so short, so it doesn't have a lot of room to move around, which may not be necessarily a bad thing. You just want a little bit of movement in there. And I have a feeling this is going to make a bigger mess, and fortunately I know how to clean this stuff up. So, cup, canvas on top. I usually put it in the center because then I can rotate it a little bit better. And flip. And then I let it sit for a second, kind of move it around. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. And release. Oh, yeah, you can see that selling. That right there is a sell. Look how cool the cup looks. So, and then I tend to put that upside down so that way it'll undo itself. And I'm just blowing the bubbles out without trying to get my hair involved. And you can actually create really cool effects if you blow into it. So, that's what I've got so far. And now I'm going to move it around. I'm going to try and make it quick, just because I don't have much time on the video. Sad to say, because I had to do an intro, let people know who I am. This looks like one of those trippy latex balloons from the 90s. And or Sgt. Pepper's something or other. Sorry if I offend all those Beatles people out there. I am a Beatles fan of their music, but not hardcore enough to know too much about them, so my apologies. However, I do have the Beatles White Album 500-piece jigsaw puzzle that's all done in white. So I'm like really a hardcore fan in that case. I'm trying to think of Across the Universe when they're on that trippy van. And there we go. And that is, so this right here is selling. Celling. This is selling. So that's what happens when you use isopropyl. Now it works better if you have a silicone product like KY or Astroglide. And there is a hair product out there that will give you the same effect. And the brand name escapes me, but it's in the organic hair aisle, where like the argan oil, it's like the bottle is white and it says coconut milk on it. And that's the bottle most people are using and they are loving it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a very nice comment down below. Like my mom always said, if you didn't have something nice to say, then don't say it at all. Same respects here. We're all artists in this world. We all start somewhere. And just message me if you have any questions or any suggestions on videos, like if you're curious about something or want to learn like a new crochet technique. Just drop a comment or message me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, wherever works best, and I will certainly try my hardest to get a new video up for you, or instruct you personally. So thanks again, and be whimsical, be creative, and have a beautiful day.